Hi, I'm Evelyn of Cheap Ethnic Eats. I wanted to do a little bit of a video to help you pack better packages that you're going to send out to people you've decided to do an exchange with. I've done about 12 so far, so I've gotten pretty good at knowing what's a good thing to send and what's not a good thing to send, so I wanted to share my wisdom with you. Let's start off. I have a selection of things in front of me. A good way to reduce costs is if you know you're going to do a few packages, invest a little bit more in one item, say a box of herbal teas, and then you can just send 2 or 3 per person. So it might cost a little bit more to buy your box, but if you break it up into 5 different packages, you save a lot of money that way. So herbal teas are always really good. Here in Quebec I have some that are maple flavored. These are cranberry flavored. I've also sent some that are from the Labrador or more Inuit flavored teas. Maple syrup is a big thing that people want here, but it's very expensive and hard to send a liquid syrup. So one solution I found is to buy nuggets of maple syrup, which is just dehydrated. Now the full container is $9 or $10, which is the amount of the package. But what I can do is take a baggie that closes well, write on it what it is, divide it up into 3. So 3 people get it, and it comes out to about $3 a person. Great way to get more out of one product. Another thing I found are little samples of jam that are made in Quebec with really original Quebec flavors. This is maple peach. The box contains about 50 different one of them total, and it was about $6. So this I'm going to send to maybe 10 different people. It's an amazing buy. I can send about 3 or 4 per different person. So this one is really a great find. If you can find spices near your place in small containers like this or in smaller package, that's also really good. And you can send spices that are specific to your area. Also, when it comes to seasoning, a lot of things come in packets like these. I often buy packets of poutine sauce like this. Here's one I got from Boston for crab cakes. Here is one for shrimps that I got from Australia. They're very light and they're a great thing to send out in a package. Also another example, which is more original, spicy popcorn from Texas. Another way to send stuff that's more expensive and divide it up are dried mushrooms. These I got from France. They're called morille. I'm sure the person bought a bigger package and split it up as well. Same idea. Get a baggie, write on it what it is, and you can split up things that are more expensive to other people, giving them a chance to try things. Again, in smaller containers, you can find sometimes jams as well. This is an Indian chutney. Here I have a can of smoked chipotle peppers. So these are great little containers. They're great to send, easy to send. So those are always really good ideas, smaller size. And finally, a great one are candies. Here I have 2 examples of smaller boxes. That one is from Italy, one is from France that I received in packages. So they're small, they're not too heavy, easy to ship. What I have found is also maple syrup candies or honey candies. Again, I bought a bigger bag, and you have maybe 20, 30 in them of smaller candies. And again, you can put 3, 4 in one bag, split it up, and spread your costs. It's a great way to maybe invest a bit more at the beginning, but then you'll be able to split it up and really give more variety to people with small things of a lot of different flavors. Last little piece of advice I want to give is usually shipping it is something that you're going to pay out of your pocket, so is the other person sending it to you. But the rule of thumb I would say is keep what you're going to send under 1 pound or 454 grams, because usually at 1 pound that's when the price will really jump up. A silly way to find out: get your kitchen scale out, and I just put my envelope and my things on top of it, and I weigh how much it's going to weigh. Sometimes I split up packages that way to make sure it remains at a lower cost. And finally, my last piece of advice is to get some bubble wrap, which you can get at the post office. It's not expensive, and again, a lot will go a long way. If you're going to send glass containers like this, I highly recommend at least wrapping it once. I have received broken things. I have sent things that have broken before I learned this. If you have 2 pieces of glass, even if it's not a big trauma, usually they'll shatter when they're knocking. So always wrap your glass jars. And also it's a good idea, the jams, it's just an aluminum foil, it's a good idea to wrap it or put something solid on top because it can get punctured during the shipping as well. So I hope you enjoyed the video and you've gotten more ideas of things that you can send out in your packages. And if you just fell on this video by accident and you're interested in doing foodie exchanges, come and join us on our